Okay, let's run through these. And remember, Year 7s, have your notes out the other day that Mrs. Ramirez gave you, because you will want that information on your notes that you take into your test.
Where did you go? Notes.
Right. Get your notes out that Mrs. Ramirez gave you the other day and be ready to fill in the missing details.
Yeah, I wrote those down.
Okay? Like parallel marks, like side length marks, like angle marks.
Are you looked?
They're the things that matter now. They're the things that matter now, not what it looks like. Right? That's for pectorals and that's for faces, not for geometric shapes. Okay? We recognise by faces. We're very good at visual recognition, but when it comes to geometric shapes, it tricks us. And we've got to engage our mind and override our visual recognition. All right? Okay, so starting at the end here, we have these two angles are the same. These two angles are the same but different. These two sides are the same length. These two sides are the same length. So if I drew what it looked like, what shape would it be? Yes, it would be a kite. If I drew what it looked like, you would have the familiar shape that you see on the end of a string, a bit of cardboard, a bit of brown paper or whatever. Okay? But I'm deliberately not drawing it what it looks like, but drawing it according to the information that you might need to make a decision on. I can't see Anna. She's just giving me information about her, and I have to decide whether it's Anna or not Anna. I can't see her face. Right? So you need to be able to decide whether something is a triangle, something is a kite or not a kite by information, not what it looks like. Now, one pair of parallel sides. Tyler's onto it. I want to know who else is onto it. Kane, we'll take it from this side of the room, Priya.
Trapezium?
Trapezium, yes. This is a kite. And this, you usually see a trapezium looking a bit like that, correct? That's what you associate with the shape. But the information about that is it has one pair of parallel sides. That's it. So it's spelled Trapezium. Yeah. Okay, back to this side of the room, and Nelson would like to pitch in. Okay, we have two pairs of parallel sides. That's it.
A parallelogram.
A parallelogram. Yes. And it can look like that, or it can look leaned over, or it can look like a leaned over rectangle. It can look like lots of different things. There's two pairs of parallel sides, Michael. Please don't assume that you automatically know all this, because you're probably relying on visual recognition. Okay. That's a para. Now where do I have a double L in parallelogram? The first pair of L's. The first L. Parallelogram. Okay, now this one has right angles in the corners. Oh, by the way, rect is an old word for right.
Right angle.
Yes. Rect is an old English word for, I think it's English, an old word for right. So this has rectangles or right angles in the corners. It has parallel sides, of course, and it has one pair of equal length. The other sides are equal length. What is it? Yes, it's still running.
No, that was mine.
Okay, it's a rectangle, right? How do I know it's a rectangle? It has right angles and two pairs of equal sides. Why isn't it a square? Why isn't it a square? Sean?
Because they're not all like equal.
All the sides are not equal. That's right. Why isn't it a rhombus? Why isn't it a rhombus?
Because the left and right aren't parallel.
Left and right, or okay.
The right sides aren't parallel.
Actually, it's a bit of a tricky question.
Angles aren't all the same.
You don't think angles aren't? No, actually, it's because a rhombus has four equal sides. Sorry, that was a bit of a nasty question. Yeah? Courtney? The rhombus, we'll come back to that in a minute. So this is a rectangle. Alright, so this one, number 8, back, where am I? Which side of the room am I? Naomi? Rhombus. This is a rhombus. How do I know it's a rhombus?
Because it's got 4.
It has 4 equal sides. Does it have right angles in it? Not necessarily. It might have, still a rhombus, but we call that something else. What do we call that?
A square.
What do we call a rhombus with right angles? Square. So this is a rhombus,
A rhombus is a dome.
and this one is a rhombus with right angles. Yep, yes? A square. Alright, now, okay. These side names, now we're looking at side names for these, and then we're going to look at angle names. Okay, over to this side, no, we just came from there, this side of the room, someone other than Brielle, Michael, this one.
Scaling,
Okay, scaling, why scaling?
because it's got all the sides of the different.
3 different sides. Right, sides of 3 different lengths. Scalene. Scalene, now this one here, 2 equal sides. Isosceles. Okay, and back over here, Courtney, number this one. Equilateral. Now they are the side names of triangles, and you need to remember the side names. If we ask for a side name, you can't use right angle. Right angle is not a side name. These are the side names. You need to remember the side names. Right, back over to this side of the room. This one has one obtuse angle in it, so this side of the room, someone other than Nelson, Cole.
Equilateral, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay, the number 4 is an equilateral. What about number 3? Help out. Come on, somebody else other than Kane has already pitched in. Tyler, come on.
Obtuse.
Obtuse triangle. Alright, obtuse triangle. Ben?
Right angle.
Right angle triangle. And back over this side. Alright, Nelson, come on.
Acute.
Okay. Alright.
It's so
Right angle has a right angle in it. Acute.
acute.
What do we know about an acute, Sean?
When all the angles are on the 90 degree.
All the angles are smaller than 90 degrees. Right, now you're going to need to do some work, people, on memorising this. Now, I'll put this little bit of film up on the web, all right, and hopefully be up there soon. So if you don't remember, you can go back and have a look, rewind it, go back, have a look, rewind it, look at it again, all right?
Cool.